Yeah, as far as Arsenal were concerned, I didn't think we were.
You've done too much talking. You've done too much talking, man. It's time for some Robbie.
How'd you get on against him? How'd you get on against Robbie?
You man fools only going to be Chelsea. Not really the
Chelsea. You're too shameless. You lost to Sunderland, and you're here doing
lost 2-1 at home. Sunderland 2-1 at home. So it's Robbie, man. He's coming out singing
on the mirror.
You know how Bianca shouts, Ricky, Robbie. You know what I mean? That's how I was shouting.
From the hill. Aye, that's a dark team, by the way.
He's a Chelsea fan, man.
Do you know who we need to talk about, though? George, we'll come to you in a second, bro. Relax, man.
No, you need to concentrate. You need to concentrate on a certain
I know where this is going, man. I know where this is going.
Concentrate.
And this week, I'm going to have to just sit here and be quiet.
Bro, listen, hey, all I'm going to say, bro, listen. Sunderland have showed people what to do against these guys, bro. Yeah?
Not against those. Not against those.
No. Listen, not against you, man. Whatever. Cool. They gave you, man, a little bit too much respect. They gave you, man, a little bit. No, in fact, they gave you, man, no respect. They came over there with a back four, yeah, and then changed it mid-game, right? This is what you do against Arsenal, bro. You show your braveness in both boxes, yeah? You defend your box properly and you attack in numbers, yeah? You will never beat these guys if you're not attacking in numbers. Fulham, when they played them, putting 1 or 2 players in the box. Palace, when they played them, 3 players in the box sometimes, maybe 2 if you're lucky, yeah? Bad teams just face Arsenal and just sit back and just hope for the best. You're not going to beat these guys like that because all they're going to do is go for the set pieces, and you're going to see Rice whipping them in. One of them will go in eventually, bro. You give it a go and you're going to see Raya doing shabby stuff. Because I'm telling you, when Raya's under pressure, that guy does some shabby stuff, bro. He looks comfortable right now, working from home, comfortable right now because he's not having to do anything. When he has to think, yeah, Roms, I'm telling you, Raya is prone to some dodgy stuff, bro. Yeah, it wasn't long ago in pre-season, guys were talking about, oh, he must be getting scared now because Kepa's looking at him behind his shoulder. Because in pre-season, I remember Potts what he was doing in pre-season. He was on some dodgy stuff as well. Yeah, Saka, this is his first goal away from home since April 2024, and you man have smoked for Palmer. Have some respect for yourself, bro. Yeah, because Esteban has more assists than this guy this season, bro. Esteban, yeah, has more goals than this guy.
Don is a living database, man. How you got all these stats on your head, guys?
He's the benchmark, man.
About a face of Arsenal. Saka's the face of Arsenal, you know.
He's the benchmark, man.
I told you yesterday. I told you yesterday. You're a club that used to have Henry. You're a club that used to have Ozil, yeah, Fabregas, even Cazorla, and you're talking about Saka being your face. Yeah?
Bro, you used to have Drogba and you had Jackson and João Pedro. What are you talking about?
Jackson wasn't our face of Chelsea. There was Cole Palmer. And you know what Cole Palmer was?
You did call him Baby Drogba.
I didn't call him Baby Drogba. No, we didn't call him Baby Drogba. Even Jackson,
Terry and Carvalho.
You don't call me that.
No, we didn't call him Baby Drogba. Yeah, let me keep cooking. bro. You know what I'm saying? And then Gabriel, what's he diving like that, leaving his dentures on the floor, bro? What's he diving like that?
Terry and Carvalho.
Why's he leaving his dentures on the floor like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah? You, man, really, really struggled to break these guys down. You lot thought that Leonardo, man like Trossard and that was going to get that winning goal. But Bobby had other plans. My God had other plans. Yeah? My God couldn't see you, man, winning another game like this. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there on 3 points and that, thinking everything's all cushy, thinking you, man, are going to win every game that's going to come. Yeah? Thomas the Frank Engine coming, isn't he, Jules? Huh? Have you got something for me, Jules?
Yeah, Jules. Come on, Don't want to be a Tottenham fan now. Come on, Jules.
Come on, you Spurs. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's going to be rooting for Tottenham.
He's cooking you 2 weeks ago, Jules.
I don't even want to see 5 at the back, Jules. I want to see 6. Yeah? I want to see 6 at the back. And I want to see Odegaard on the transition getting that Timber.
Their attack's not that good.
Man, I'm talking about Timber being the best right back in the world and that, yeah? But man, I'm seeing tweets going viral talking about Timber can't cross. Timber can't cross. But he's the best in the league.
You have to do the same.
Fucking dare you, bro.
You do the same the week after. Like, I know
you know what I'm saying, bro. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. We've got sign at the bridge. Bro. But George, I'm telling you, bro, start this, yeah? Because after that, they've got Bayern Munich and that. Then I've got Chelsea at the bridge. How about you do a little something for us,
Chelsea at the bridge,
Make yourself
yeah, like
useful. Make
Sunderland
yourself
struggled
useful
against
to
Chelsea
us.
at the bridge.
Yeah,
Mate,
make
you
yourself
know,
useful.
Struggled big
sometimes
time
you
against
have
Chelsea
to
at the bridge.
focus
My
on
God.
yourself. You do have to focus on yourself sometimes.
Thank
so you
you,
focus
George.
on your game, I'll focus on my game, and we're
Don
playing
is
7 days
obsessed
apart.
with Arsenal.
Nah, bro.
Don is
Listen, we need a
obsessed
little
with
favor.
Arsenal.
And again, you didn't address it, Don. I'm disappointed. It's taking you so long to cook all these other
we go.
players, but man has not
I'm getting
spoken
there,
about
I'm getting
Booker
there.
E. I need to
Booker
talk
E.
about Booker E because yet again,
Booker E,
another
man.
game, man doesn't turn up. Man doesn't do nothing. Man's just there doing up statue, fam.
Let
Man
it
just
out.
Yeah, but
Let
it
it
was
out.
poor. I thought him at
You
best.
know, let it all work out.
Oh, shoot, man's
Let
on
it
the
out.
roll.
You know, by the way,
Yeah,
Troops,
he's
yeah.
not gonna
Listen,
work it
Troops,
out.
yeah. Big up Troops, yeah. He said to me that it's overwhelming for Eze so far. It's overwhelming for him. You know, that's the latest
You always
excuse
say that,
from
though.
Troops. Shout out
I'm
to
telling you,
Troops.
Saeed.
That. He said it's overwhelming.
Saeed,
But
I
it's
told you,
overwhelming.
man,
Let it all
yesterday.
work out.
I told these man on This Is London yesterday. He's honestly playing like he's starstruck, bro. How are you starstruck playing next to Bukayo? How dare you, bro? Yeah. How about you show a little bit of something? How about you show a little bit of
Much
class
hate
on the
for
ball?
Bukayo,
Yeah?
man. Like,
How about you
really
show a
like
little bit of
Bukayo.
class on the ball? How about you drive with the ball? How about you create something, right? All I see the guy doing is going in the little pocket. He gets the ball. He passes it off. He spins. That's what I called him Booker T the other day. Spinaroli. He spins. He gives it to someone else. He goes away, right? There's no culture. There's no vim in his play. It's just very safe. I saw someone saying, "Oh, Iwobi. What's the difference between Iwobi and Eze right now?" Iwobi is actually being effective, more effective than Eze right now, bro. Yeah, because I know at least that guy's gonna ball carry. I know he looks like he's got a bag on his back. But I know he's gonna ball carry.
Hold for that game.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
needs to
But
hold
Eze,
the
what is going on with
I
Eze?
brought him up.
And no one's
I
really
see.
spoken about Eze. No one's
I
really
asked
spoken
you-
about Eze because you have been winning your games, right? It's your defense that's been
Well,
carrying you,
people have
bro.
spoken about
The
Eze.
defense
People
has
have
been
spoken
fucking
about
carrying you
Eze.
because Eze has been shit. Eze has been shit, bro.
People have spoken about Eze, but because he's got goal contributions, people have not been speaking about him enough. But it hasn't been great. He hasn't been. I haven't been. I said last week I wasn't massively convinced by him, but I feel like he has contributed, and he is definitely not an absolute guaranteed level raiser at Arsenal. And I don't think personally, if people thought that was what he was going to be, they were wrong because I never see he was going to be that. But look, man, I just find it funny that Don is talking really loudly after beating Little Wolves, who got 2 points, 3-0, after he weren't able to
Don't smile like that. Don't smile like that. Paulinho took off his top.
2-1.
Paulinho took off his top against them. Don't smile like that. Don't smile like that.
Go to George with that, not me. I don't care about that.
You lost against Sunderland and you're coming here to cook
This
something.
is what I don't get.
Drew
This
is
is what
Sunderland,
I
not
don't
even
get.
beaten.
And even
George,
you know what's
Away
funny?
from home,
What's
George,
funnier,
as well.
right?
Away from home.
What's funnier is that Chelsea are a team that used to have poster boys like the John Terrys and the Lampards. Terry and Carvalho is now Tosin and Chalobah. Let that sink in, right, at Chelsea. And then he's coming for me about Bukayo Saka. Like, man, Saka has done more than Tosin and Chalobah will ever do at bloody Chelsea, mate. So let's just calm on down.
I just find it funny. A lot of the things you say.
Big time.
Wait.
He was comfortable. Whoa. Hang on a minute. I'll let you talk. I didn't interrupt you. Sunderland away to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge was comfortable for them. Yeah, it wasn't comfortable the other night. They deserved something out of it, but it weren't comfy for them. It looked like they were looking at
the bar. It
was very, very comfortable against Chelsea. So, Don, I love you, but you just need to calm, man. I know you hate Arsenal. I know you're obsessed with Arsenal. I appreciate you're obsessed with Arsenal, and everyone's got to be compared. Timber's got to be compared to Reece James, and
no. You man did that.
And Saka's got to be compared to Palmer and all these guys. I get it because these Arsenal players are the benchmark, and you're trying to catch up with them.
Impossible.
I totally get it, but Chelsea still ain't it, man. They still ain't it.
Why are you talking about we're not talking about Chelsea right now, bro.
Because
you're talking about
you brought them in. You brought them in.
I want to say, you do what you want. You have to.
And you know, I'm so surprised he didn't. Usually, he would use a game like this to go. And that's the difference between Rice and Caicedo.
Yeah, but they lost.
Rice hasn't. I was waiting for Rice to come into this.
George, he done it with another player. You need to concentrate because no one spoke about Chelsea. He said, and you want to compare him to Palmer? Like you literally brought Chelsea into this conversation. No one mentioned them.
Hey, listen. All I'm gonna say, yeah, because Pots is all talking smoky. They're talking about they were comfortable at the bridge, bro. They were comfortable until that lunatic decided to do some madness in the midfield.
Here we go. It's always a Chelsea player that decides to have a lunatic moment.
There was no reason. There was no reason for my man to do what he did. You don't go creating nothing. Yeah, you weren't creating.
We had lunatic moments, and I'm not making excuses.
And then what happened? Bro, the guy's under zero pressure. He decides to run into Declan Rice.
How have you made this happen, though? We're meant to be Danny.
Yeah,
I let this happen. You man have let this happen by joining in and responding to it. You flipped it back to Chelsea. Bro. You're not smart, boss. I see what you mean.
We can talk about carrier bag and all that in a minute when it's Chelsea section, right?
Arsenal, right? No, that's past. That's past.
No, don't talk about that. It's past. Apparently, it's past.
Do you think? Yeah.
Stadium of lights, man. The lights.
Yeah. Let me. Do you think?